Hello, everyone. I think we're live. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the Raceface Sprint Series season, I don't know, 5, I think, 4, I think, around 3. I'm Christian Venter, and I will be your commentator for tonight. I have a button bound to mute my mic for when I'm coughing, so that's already infinitely better than last week's stream. And I've also installed some, you can't see it yet, but I've installed some graphics upgrade packs for ACC, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's jump into the action. Okay. I hope you guys can see that it looks better, because from where I'm sitting, it definitely looks better. Let's see what's going on track. Everyone's still on their outlaps. I think either the outlaps or they've just started with their flying laps. We're following Mr. Christian Deploy this season, racing for 80k sim racing. He was racing for KSR last season. Obviously, they noted his talent and they said, "Hey, we want you to race for 80k." And look at him now, stepping up. Let's see as he crosses the line. He does a 1:35.3. I don't think he'll be happy with that lap. Volskink right behind him, 3/10 down. Mac van der Merwe very close, very, very close to Deploy. McGregor goes second. So second, third, and fourth place separated by 1.6 of a tenth. I don't know, 0.016 of a second. There we go. Cool. Let's see what's going on further down. Who's about to cross the finish line? LaRue, where are you, my friend? Going into turn 9. So easy to use a bit too much of the track. Going through turn 9, running wide into the grass, into the barrier, and then just ending your lap or your race. We'll see. Hi, Eric. Glad to see you here. Hope you enjoy the stream. Please remember to leave a like. Speaking of likes, let's quickly, while we wait for LaRue to finish his lap, thank our sponsors. 95 Liveries. Please hit them up if you need a livery design for your car in ACC. It's Christian Deploy racing for 80k that does all the liveries. He's insanely good at what he does. PWSR. They take drivers under their wings, teach them how to be fast, and then hopefully stay with them. Next we have Resource Complete, Speed Labs if you need any driver training, and then DS Films. The introduction video you guys saw about 5 minutes ago was done by Christos Santos from DS Films. Absolutely amazing video. Yeah, thanks everyone. What did LaRue do? He goes in 8th position, 9th, 10th behind Deploy. Deploy did manage to improve 35 flats. I still don't think that's where he wants to be. Let's go to Ryan Ottens. He's on a quick lap. He's currently about 2/10 up on his time. Game sound 1 click louder. Yes, I can do that. I don't want it too loud, but hopefully it's loud enough now. Please let me know how it goes. Okay, back to Ottens. He's 2.5 tenths up, going through the dreadful turn 9 into turn 10. Looks like he got it hooked up. Let's go to the onboard. Awful turn 11 this. It just feels like it never ends, so you get impatient, stamp the throttle, and then you just lose the rear, lose all your time. It's just an ugly corner, really. Looks like he hit his braking marks pretty good. Use a little bit of the curb to help pull the car in, but not too much. Very nice. Down into turn 14. It's the car rotated. Little bit of a correction mid-corner. Tires probably not up to temp yet. And a little bit of understeer through turn 15, but it looks like it was okay. And he does not really improve on his time. I couldn't quite see where he lost it, but he obviously lost it somewhere. Let's jump on board with LaRue. He's currently 3/10 up on his time. That should put him into pole if he can just keep the lap together. What's going on further down the grid? Kabasa is currently 3.5 up. He's in 9th. 3/10 up will put him right between Reina and Van der Merwe. Yeah. That would be a great result for him if he can finish in the top 5. Or well, qualify in the top 5 rather. He's lost all his time though. He's not up on his time anymore. Okay, back to LaRue. As he powers down to turn 12. Looks like he lost all of his time on the exit of turn 11. Probably got impatient. We'll see. We'll stay with him as he finishes the lap. He's exactly level on his time. I do not expect him to improve, and no, he doesn't. Okay, that's unfortunate. What's going on with Corne Strauss? 3/10, 4/10 up on his time. Only one sector to go. Hopefully he can keep it together. If he can improve 4/10, also P5 to P6 is on the cards. So let's see. Using all the track on the exit there. He's lost a bit of time, 3.5 up. P7, very nice. Very, very nice. Mr. LaRue's on a flyer again. Let's see. Let's see. Turn 9, don't go too wide. Oh, yep. Nope, he can abort that lap. Yeah, he's lost 3, almost 4/10 just going on the grass there. That is unfortunate. What's going on further down? Nkube and KB has not set lap times yet. What's going on? Track invalidations. It is a very difficult track. It's one of those tracks that a lot of drivers just love to hate. Okay, awesome. Christine, hope I'm saying that right. I'm glad it sounds perfect now. The reason I had it a bit softer is I quite like the onboard shots, and I'm just scared it's a bit too loud. But I guess we'll just have to deal with it. The section turns 4, 5, 6, and 7. Very fast flowing. Nail your braking points for turn 8. Get the car turned in. Missed the apex a little bit there, but he got away with it. Now this is turn 9 again, where we just saw LaRue go wide. Oh, big correction oversteer there. We managed to keep it on track. Ooh, that BMW does look a proper handful. Let's see. Doesn't look like anything has changed at the top too much, and none of them are improving at the moment. I'll keep you guys updated there. What else is going on? KB is 5/10 up on his time. Porsche looks very planted here. Don't know if they all just nailed the setup, or the Porsche's BOPs maybe just a bit, I wouldn't say overpowered, but just quicker than the rest, because the car looks very stable. Even in the practice server before we went live, I spectated these guys a bit, and the Porsche looked very planted. Very, very planted. Montenaisel, yeah, sounds perfect in the onboard. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Let's see, KB still 4/10 up. Oh, using all the track. Final corner, turn 15. So easy to overheat your left fronts and then just understeer through turn 15. But it looked like the Porsche had plenty of grip. Oh, jumps up to P7. What a lap. What a lap. Very good. 35.6. It's very decent. Deploys on an absolute flyer, the madman. 4/10 up. I think he'll be happy with that. I spoke to him before qualifying, and he said anything in the low 34s is what he expects for pole. And he's the first one that tries to get it. 34.5. That is insanely quick. Holding 80k's name very high. Ryan Ottens couldn't improve on his time. He was a 10th and a half down. Gideon Renner, he's 4 tenths down on his time. Obviously no improvements. What else is going on track? Barca is 3 tenths up. It's the Apex, nice. The Villiers says the Porsches are coming back. I hope so, man. I hope so. Probably about 2 years ago when I did my first... Sorry, forgot to press my mute button. When I did my first Raceface race, it was actually where me and Deploy met. But I was in the Porsche and he was in the Ferrari, and I absolutely loved the Porsche. It's just so difficult to drive. Like, it's easy to be in the mid pack with the Porsche, but as soon as you try and get 34.5s out of the car, it is so twitchy and so difficult. Maybe I just don't have enough driver talent. Anyway, Barkhuizen goes up to P7. That was I think it was a 5/10 improvement. It's better, but I've seen more from him, so I'm definitely sure he will try and go again. Racing for KSR, Kinetic Simworks Racing, my previous team. Very nice team. Ryan Ottens for Hybrid Academy Adrenaline. He's a 10th and a half up. Should maybe bump him to P2. Yes. Cool. He's still a bit off the pace though. Deploy is absolutely dominating the front. Probably had some oats or something this morning. It's the only explanation. Brandon Creer, also for KSR. He's currently P11. He also has a lot more pace than P11, so we'll see what he has to offer. He's about a 10th and a half up. Maybe get him into the top 10 if he can just finish the lap out. No, he's lost his time. He's 4 thousandths of a second up. I don't think that's going to do anything for him. No, stays P11. That is unfortunate. He won't be happy with that. Hannes van Wyk, Black Widow Racing. 3 seconds up on his time. Okay, well, his overall time is 6 seconds down, so I'm guessing he had a couple of rough laps and he's trying to put one together now. We'll stay on board with him. Let's go to the onboard cam. Aston sounds absolutely amazing. Brake as the curb starts, get the car turned in, use a bit of the curb on the left through turn 11. The exit of turn 13 is not nice, for lack of a better word, because the whole of turn 13 is cambered, except for the exit of turn 13, which is cambered in the other direction. So you're carrying all this speed through turn 13, thinking you have all the grip in the world. As Hannes goes to P15, 1.3 seconds off the pace. Back to what I was saying. You're going through turn 13 with all the speed in the world, all the grip in the world, and then it just falls away from you. You lose the rear, spin up the tires, and then you lose 2 tenths easy. So, not the nicest of corners, but it is where we separate the men from the boys, I guess. Daniel de Villiers, Petras in Nissan. Yes, the Nissan is IRL, probably my favorite car in the world, but it is just not quick enough compared to, you know, the AMGs, the BMWs, the Porsches, the McLarens. So I hope we get an update of it soon, maybe a 2021 or 2022 version of it. Otherwise it's a midfield car at best. I think while everything is stabilizing a bit, Hannes van Wyk is... he was 4 tenths up, but he's just lost everything. That's okay. Okay, let's go to the track map while we spectate Hannes. Wasn't provided with a proper track map, so I had to improvise. No fault of Raceface, obviously. This was all a bit last minute, so this is what I've jerry-rigged together. This is Zandvoort. It's a nice track, but it's also not a nice track, and every driver will understand when I say that. So we have turn 1, very cambered corner. You can take a lot more speed through it than you think. Down to the little... it's like a kink that sets you up for turn 3. Also a very cambered corner, but turn 3 has this massive curb. Let's go on board with Hannes, see if we can... It is Hannes that I'm following right now. I hope so. Yes, it is. Let's go on board with him. We try and do the track map in real time. Okay, obviously through turn 1 you see it's very cambered. Turn 2 sets you up for turn 3, also cambered, but it's got a massive curve on the inside. Don't hit it. Turn 4, probably one of the most important corners on the track. You have to set your car up for this massive back straight. I'm guessing it's more like a back road than a back straight, but anyway, keep your foot absolutely planted through the sequence of 5, 6, 7. Spot your braking corner for turn 8. Get the car turned in as soon as you hit the apex. Flat out, don't hesitate. Little bit of a kink before turn 8. Don't get greedy on the exit of turn 8 because it's so easy to get sucked into the grass. Another tricky braking corner into turn 9 because trail braking all the way in. Trail braking all the way into turn 10, my apologies. He just went through turn 11, the corner that never ends. Another kind of a back straight. Brake as the curbing starts, get the car turned in, but don't use too much of the curbs. Turn 13, very cambered, and then on the exit it falls away, but he managed it very well. Only 2 corners left. Turn 14, get on the power as early as you can. Don't cut the track, you just stayed in bounds. And then if your car's set up properly, turn 15 isn't really a corner, you can just take it flat out the entire time. And yeah, that's been a lap of Zandvoort with Hannes van Beek. Thank you. What else is going on? I probably missed a couple of things. Prince KB, he's a 10th and a half up. Oh wait, let me just get that track map out the way. There we go, apologies for that. My little PC is trying the best it can. Okay, Prince KB is now 2.5 tenths up. Through turn 13. Nice and clean, 3 tenths up. Oh, this can put him P2 if he continues like this. Oh, looked a bit more stable that time round than the previous time that we followed him. Looks like he's going to jump up to P2. That is... yeah. That is a very nice lap. Well done, Mr. Prince. Who else is improving? Mac. Or Kinetic Simworks Racing Vibe Squad Mac. I don't think that's the correct team name. But we'll go with it. Where is he now? He's lost all his time as I jumped onto him. I am sorry. Who else is improving? Barkhuizen. Hectic, it's like half the field is just Kinetic Simwork Racing drivers, because every time I click on someone, they're racing for KSR. It's not a bad thing, it's just a silly joke. Anyway, he's a 10th up. Should move him maybe to P11. No, he just misses out. That's unfortunate, but I'm sure he'll go again. It's time for about maybe 3 laps. So we'll see. Hey, I didn't forget to unmute myself. You did. Montenegro just sent me a WhatsApp saying they can't hear me. I am such a noob. Anyway, Ronaldo, 3 tenths up on his time. He's definitely going to improve. No one at the top is putting in faster laps, so I'm not going to jump to them. Let's stay with Ronaldo. It doesn't look like he's going to improve. He's lost all his time. Gideon Renner was 2 tenths up. He's lost. He's a 10th up. Looks like he managed to find it again. He's P5. If he can improve a 10th, it's going to put him 1 spot up, maybe 2. Let's see. Oh, no, he's abandoned it. Only 2 corners left. There's not a lot of time that you can make up. Anyway, that's been qualifying. Your pole guys, or your top guys, are Christian Deploy, Prince KB, Leroux, Ottens, Renner, Volsking, Strauss, Krier, Hannes van Wyk, and Jason McGregor is your top 10. Let's see, any standouts below the top 10? Mr. King, he won't be happy. He will definitely not be happy with P18. Hopefully he can come back through the pack, get up to the top 10, where we know his pace is, so we'll keep an eye out on him. Cool, I'm quickly gonna go to a nice promotional video, and I will see you guys now. And we are back. Welcome back, everyone. We join them right as they start their formation lap. So while they're busy, I'm going to thank our sponsors again, 95 Liveries, the owner of which is your pole man for tonight, Mr. Christian Deploy. He does amazing liveries for ACC. I think he does stream overlays and things like that as well. So definitely give him a shout if you guys need anything. There we go. We have game sound. Next up is PWSR. Patterson Works Racing. They help a lot of drivers kind of unlock their full potential. Resource Complete. Speed Labs, again, driver training. Please, if you're on our Discord, send them a message. They'll help you with unlocking your full speed. And then these films, the nice little intro video you guys keep seeing, was made by Mr. Christos Santos from DS Films. Absolutely amazing piece of video, that. So thank you. Okay, back to what's going on the track. What's happening there? Is that John LaRue that just yeeted in front of everyone and then had to wait? Otherwise, he would have been teleported back to pits. Wait, so I have a surprise for you guys. Check this. Just go to the broadcasting view. Check this. We have live timings. No more making Christian Finter confused if there's 3 cars on track and one of them is lapped, because I have live timings. Hopefully that adds something to the stream. We don't need to wait until they cross a sector line to see if they're gaining or losing some time to the person ahead or behind. I think it's really cool. So we have Deploy, Prince KB, Ryan Ottens, John LaRue, Conrad Volskenk. Hey, it's JW Volskenk's brother, I think. Pretty sure. Corné Strauss, Brandon Greer, Hannes van Wyk, and Jason McGregor is your top 10. They are almost ready for green, green, green. So let's shut up and see what's going on. Deploy's on the dirty side of the track. He's not going to like that. Okay, and they're away. Everything looks pretty level at the moment. Oh, a little bit of contact from the McLaren. It's okay. So easy to outbreak yourself into T1. Hopefully they all can regroup with not too much damage. Christian made it through unscathed. The Porsche of KB is behind him, followed by Mr. Ryan Ottens in the Mercedes for Hybrid Academy. Then there's a little bit of a gap back to Mr. Who's this? Renner in the BMW. Oh, he's going for a move. That was nice. A little bit optimistic, but the AMG saw it coming, gave him enough space. Oh, but then he runs wide through turn number... What turn number is that? Turn number 10. And he loses 2 positions. Maybe 3 positions. Mac van der Merwe is going to definitely try and go for a move. But Renner has the inside, so he just about keeps the position. Okay, let's see what's going on behind them. Look at all of these cars so close together. Hectic. Max going for it. They keep it clean. And he's done it. Nice. Very, very nice. He's up into P10. Let's quickly check in on our leader. He has almost just about checked out. It's okay, let's go back to McGregor. For Hybrid Academy, he looks like he's pretty comfortable at the moment. Reiner is pretty comfortable. Then we have Mac van der Merwe. Just made the move on Darren Miller, who's ahead of Hannes van Wyk. And then comes Mr. King, up into P13 already. Is that Mr. Alan Patterson in P14? He must have had an amazing start. I don't remember him qualifying P14 or anywhere close to that. He does have a couple of cars behind him though, so he needs to pick up the pace. Oh, the BMW outbroke himself a little bit. Avoids incidents, so that's good. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Very clean racing so far, besides from the Turn 1 incident. We'll have to have a relook at that with the stewards after the race. Not quite sure what happened. Anyway, back to Mr. Deploy. There is not just daylight, but oh, as I say that, he has a bit of a moment. He's lucky to have not counter-steered into the wall there. Okay, Mr. Ryan Ottens looks like he's closing down on Mr. KB. Slowly but surely, we'll come back to that soon. Going on further down. Jason McGregor also for hybrid. Still looks pretty comfortable. Let's go to these BMWs. That AMG has 3 BMWs, all 3 of which is eager to overtake him. So look at that shot. AMG, AMG, BMW, BMW, BMW. To Mr. Miller, P11. Looks like that Aston wants to get by. Not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Oh, as the 2 BMWs fight, Mac van der Merwe's just about ahead of Reiner. Reiner will have the inside line, and he stays ahead. You'll have the inside line again here for turn number 4. Yeah, no, they are teammates, these two. I don't know if they're exactly in the same team, but they're both racing for KSR, so they need to keep it clean, even though they are racing. Oh, that Aston is looking close. Is he going to go for the move on the inside? No, thinks better of it. Which is good, because it's so easy to... Because the nature of turn number 11 is, you know, outside, inside, outside, quite a wide corner. It's so easy to be tempted into just sending it up the inside, and 9 of 10 times it just results in a massive crash. So I'm glad he thought better of that. Try and put Miller under a bit of pressure, maybe he'll make a mistake. There's a massive fight going down further in the pack, a bit more back. There we go, the leader of which is Nkube, followed by the Honda of Erasmus, and then 2 BMWs and John LaRue. Oh, the red BMW thinks of moves that Sebastian went a little bit hard into turn 1. That allowed, I can't pronounce his surname, Mahir through. But there was no contact, and that's what we love to see. Let's stick with LaRue for a bit, because he's not going to be happy with being lost after the turn 1 incident. So he's definitely going to be climbing back through the field. Let's see if he decides to send one. No, the BMW blocks him off. So a bit of defensive driving from the BMW, as is right. That's what you're supposed to do. Oh, Sebastian went a bit wide. That's going to compromise his line into turn 15. Oh, but LaRue has to lift. Oh, he's got a lot of damage. Let's look at the front end of that car. If it'll allow us. There's more action going up ahead. Where's my timing board? I don't know what's going on. My broadcaster app is... There we go. Nkubi is still in the lead from Erasmus and Mahir. They're very close to each other. Extremely close battle happening at the back of the pack here. What's happening in front? Ottens is right on the rear bumper of KB. He was on the rear bumper of KB. KB's had an issue. Oh no, we need to see what happened there. Nope, that's not further far back enough. Let's try again. Let's go on board with him. Everything's still looking fine. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate. He got hit by Ottens. Don't know why he's pulling off to the side of the track though. He definitely didn't take that much damage. I mean, it's a little bit of a flat spot on the tires at worst. I don't think you would have gotten any aero damage from that. Nonetheless, Ottens is now currently lapping in second then. Kriya is busy catching Falskink. Let's see what's going on there. Yep, he's right on the exhaust pipes of that McLaren. Let's follow them through this fast right-hander. Both cars looking pretty planted. Oh, the McLaren's a bit wide. He has to lift. Oh. Very nice. Very nice. Looks like he almost pressured Falskink into a little move. Little mistake. And he's through. Okay, Brandon Kriya should be checking out now. Hopefully trying to catch Mr. Ottens, as is, I think Hybrid and K's are the two top teams in the sprint series, so some unsettled business, I think that's the correct term. Anyway. Hannes van Wyk, where are you, sir? You are P11. Oh, joined at the correct time. The BMW still has the inside line though, so he won't gain the position just yet. Oh, massive oversteer from the BMW of Renault. I don't know if he's busy struggling with rear tire temps. But that car looked a handful out of the hairpin of turn 4. Let's actually jump on up to Mr. Miller. Looks like he's closing on Renault as well. Oh! He thought about it. He definitely thought about that move. Yes, Daniel, under pressure, that is the easiest way to gain a position, is to just put the driver under pressure, while obviously not trying to make a mistake yourself, because that's happened a few too many times with myself. You're like, yes, I'm gaining in the car in front, and you can visibly see the car in front making mistakes, and then you end up hitting a wall, and then you feel like an absolute idiot. I think Hannes van Veek's going to line up a move here into turn 1. No, the BMW is too fast on the straights. He'll have to wait another lap. Kabasa. Where's Mr. Kabasa? He's being hunted down. He's busy hunting. There we go. Ronaldo. Oh, I hope they keep it clean through turn 8. Someone has to yield. It does look like Kabasa backed off a little bit there. Probably wise. Basically looks like a German GT3 championship sprint race. Yes. Yes, except for the Aston. Oh, someone's flashing lights in the back there. Someone's not happy. Who's that? I think that was Mahir trying to tell Kube to please politely get out the way. Oh! These two better behave. I was in the... Oh, yep, flashing his lights. He's really unhappy. Well then, Mr. Mahir, if you're so much faster than him, overtake him. Let's see if he can. Oh, and Kubi made a mistake. Okay, he's through. Looks like the flashing lights worked. I'll remember that next time. Yes, Mr. Wizard, it was the lightest of taps from Otten going into turn 11, and then he just pulled over to the side and jumped to pits. Not sure why. Maybe something happened rig-wise, because I mean, Ottens isn't the type of driver that just taps someone to get out the way, so something must have happened there to cause it, so I'll follow up with him after the race to see what happened. Okay, what's going on behind these peoples? Looks like Jason Luck and John LaRue both busy catching Kube, and Kube rides the curb there. He will not have gotten the greatest exit. You can see the Porsches visibly closer. Oh, the McLaren is having a look. No, thinks better of it. Okay, everyone is still safe and in one piece. For shits and giggles, let's go to Mr. Deploy, right? I don't think anything's going to happen through this sequence of corners. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's okay. Everyone's still going. Luckily, they're on their own bit of track, so a couple of positions lost would have been the worst. Okay. At least LaRue's being sportsman about it. He acknowledges his mistake, and he waits for luck to pass again. I mean, if you're ever in a situation like that where you 100% know you made an oopsie and you took a driver out, just be the gentleman and wait for him. Don't be the guy that continues racing and act like nothing happens, because it's just not the right thing to do. But I'm glad that the drivers in the Raceface Sprint Series are showing some gentlemanly matters. Really good to see. Strauss looks like he's busy catching full skink. I was going to go to the leader, but actually there's just no point. Because Mr. Deploy is 8.5 seconds ahead of Ottens in the same car. That is making a statement, ladies and gentlemen. And Ottens is not a slow driver, like, by any sense of the word. So, be sure to check in tomorrow's race, the main event, the big event, where Deploy will be racing again and hopefully trying to repeat his result. Strauss was busy catching full skink. I don't know if he made a mistake, but he's got McGregor right on his rear wing. Let's go to his onboard, see if he can do something in the next half a lap. Missed the apex a bit there, but it's okay. It didn't hurt him too much. Oh, that's not how you want to be driving. He'll be kicking himself. Again, it's what I talked about earlier, where you visibly see yourself catching the driver in front, and you're like, yes, I'm going to pressure him into making a mistake. And while you're thinking all of these 1 million things, you brake a millisecond too late, or you turn in a millisecond too late, and you just lose all of the time that you've tried to gain in the last couple of laps. The gap was 3/10. It's now almost a second, so he will be kicking himself. Hannes van Wyk on Renner. Are these two still fighting? Yes. Yes, they are. And out of nowhere, King is in 11th. That's a great recovery drive from him so far. If he could get it into the top 10, I think he'll be happy to salvage what has been not his best quali. Oh, did something happen? Someone went off track. Was that Renner? Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Go on his onboard so we can see his inputs. He brakes a little bit too late. Understeers through the corner. But he kept it on track. It's the apex nice and clean. Yep. So, mentioned it a couple of times in quali. What happens is you put so much load through the front left in the fast right-hander of turn 8 that for the following right-hander turn 9, where after which he just went off, your left front is so overheated that it just doesn't have grip anymore. So you're turning in, all of a sudden the car doesn't want to turn in, so your first reaction is, oh crap, I need to turn in some more. But because the front tire is already overheated, you turning in more is just worsening the situation, because you're understeering more, and then you hit the grass, and then panic kicks in because you're like, oh crap, the barrier's right there. But he did well. He did well to keep it out the barrier, but definitely made a couple of mistakes there. Very talented and driven driver and person. Wizard, what? I don't understand what you're saying, my friend. Please help me out. My brain is very stupid. I can't. Okay, let's go back to the action. My hair is close to Mr. Patterson. He's in P16. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, he just passed Patterson. Let's see what happened there. Let's see what happened. Patterson just went a little bit wide into turn number 10, opened the door for my hair, and he's through. Let's jump to Patterson because Nkube looked right on his bum. So hopefully Alan Patterson can keep his position in P16. Totally not biased, but that car does look very sexy. I'm totally not driving for PWSR, so, you know, can't be biased. I'm joking. I'm joking. I still think the sexiest cars on the grid are the KWSR cars. Oh, and Nkube thought of it, but he was a bit too far behind. Oh, Nkube had a bit of a moment there at the exit of turn number 1, but he kept it on track. Very nice. Let's see, Barkhuizen is also busy catching Van der Merwe. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, the BMW looks mean, but somehow the AMG just looks meaner. More mean, if that's a word. Oh, someone's going slow. Is that McGregor? No, it's not. What am I doing? Was that Mac? Why is Mac going slow? What happened there? I don't know. I'm gonna go to another replay. Okay, he loses it a bird into turn 11, but I mean, everything's looking okay still. Oh, he just pulls to the side. Oh. Just lets Barkhuizen through. I mean, if you know the guy's faster than you, I mean, sure. I wonder if there was a bit of... Because they're both racing for KSR, right? I wonder if there was a bit of team orders where Barkhuizen was just like, you know, Renner, Mac, I am quicker than you, sorry to tell you this. Can you please let me through so that I can try and catch Mr. McGregor? So we'll see if he manages to do that. There's only 20 minutes left, and he's 5.5 seconds behind, so don't know if he'll be able to, but we'll check in a bit later. Anders van Wyk is now the next person behind Mac. And if he's not careful, that Aston's going to come through like a knife through hot butter. You're talking about Christian. Yes, Christian is a very nice guy. I was best man at his wedding. A lot of people don't know that. But yeah, then he decided to leave me and go race for 80k. So, you know, friendship over. It does look like Nkube got past Patterson. Unfortunately, yep. There's the BMW of Nkube. Unfortunately, I missed the overtake, but Alan won't be happy about that. He's been showing a lot of good pace in the practice service, so can't see. Last lap was a 39.1. He must have made a mistake somewhere, because his base lap with is 36.6, so a bit 3 seconds off of his best lap time, and that can't be down to just tire dig. So I'll catch up with him after the stream and see what happened there. Where was I? Oh. Miller is behind King. Let's check in there. I understand, Weza. He's the dedication that man puts in to be a better driver is something that I haven't seen. So how the dynamic used to work between me and Christian as we watch Miller chase down King is I'm a little bit slower than him, which is okay, but I used to build the setups. And then I give it to Christian and he's just faster than everyone. So I'm definitely going to miss that, but hopefully he learns to do his own damn setups from now on. Because I refuse to do setups for the AMG. I don't understand the car. Like, I don't know how to be quick with the car. Do you want lift off turning? Do you want on throttle rotation? I just don't know what's the quickest with the car, and I can't set it up, and it's Christian's problem now, not mine. Hey, 11 people watching and only 7 likes. Come on. Who's the 3 that still needs to press like? I'm watching you. I don't think this move is going to happen anytime soon, so let's quickly jump to full skink. As you can see, he's only 3/10 behind Mr. Kriya. I don't know if it got fixed in a recent update, but the McLaren used to be very good on its tires. So, nearing the last quarter of the race, the McLarens used to always be strong AF. So we'll see if it's still true. He lost 3/10 through the last sector. But it looks like he almost immediately closed it back in. Let's see. 4/10 behind Mr. Kriya. 3/10, 4/10. Both have a very good exit, so I don't think Volsking's going to catch him on this back front straight. I don't know. There's 2 back straights on this track, so I don't know. Back front straight. Okay, Miller still 3/10 behind King. Van Wyk is close to Van der Merwe. Let's go see what's happening there. Oh! I think he cut that just a little bit too much. He's lucky to get away with it. He got an earlier apex through turn number 10, so yeah, he closed up right to the BMW for turn 11. Weza said we had someone help us out on Sunday. We're getting close to figure out. Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys are getting close because I gave up. So, really glad you guys are getting close. And then Daniel De Villiers said, stuur my dan jou Porca setup. I haven't done Porsche setups in a while, Daniel, but if you buy me a case of beers, right, I will do 1 season's worth of setups for you. I think that's a fair deal. Also, I mean, one of our sponsors, Speed Labs, if you don't want to buy me a case of beer, just hit them up. Ask them, yo, I don't want to just be quicker. I want to understand the setup of a car, and they'll be glad to help you out. I know Jordan Sherritt. I don't think his brother is racing tonight, although he was in the practice server. No, he's not here. Jordan Sherritt, also you can book 20 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour and 30 minutes. I forgot the times, but he will, I think it's the most expensive one is $60, which really isn't that much if you... Oh no, Hannes, that's not the track. Okay, he at least kept it pointing in the right direction. He lost a bit of time, but he will catch that up. quite soon, I think. Daniel, I'd say rather just go to Speed Labs or go to Mr. Sherritt, pay him $60 and learn from the man that is insanely quick. I mean, he does 39s around Kailami for fun. So, yeah, I think your money will be better spent investing it to understanding what the car wants. What else is going on track? Absolutely nothing. My hair is still right by Nkube. Nope, that's not my hair, that's Miller. There we go. Oh, was that a move? Did someone just make a move? Oh, I don't know. Let's go back in time. Oh, the Aston went a bit off track. That's probably the worst place on this track to go off track, because you lose all of your exit speed. But then I don't know if the McLaren is... There was blue flags. I think the McLaren is a lapped car. I'll go check on the live timings now, but I'm pretty sure the McLaren is lapped. Let's have a look. Yes, it's Mr. Leroux. Oh, the commentator's curse. No! Oh, hits the barrier. He might be able to continue, but that car's not gonna turn the same. Someone's upset there, telling the Aston, you just rejoined, please get out of my way, I am fighting. It's Mahir and Kube. Ronaldo has the inside line, but he outbroke himself. He's joining the track in an unsafe matter, so he has to give the position up, and he does. Clean racing. Bartus's harsh words in the driver's briefing, I think, struck home. So I'm glad to see the drivers are respecting each other and the track rules. It's good to see. It's just good to see. What that has done is costed my hair a lot of time towards Nkube. He was right on the bumper, and now he's 1.2 seconds away. But the Aston is catching. Yeah, that Aston is definitely not happy. Barkhuizen v Strauss. I did not see that. Let's go have a look. The big bad AMG on Strauss. The AMG should be faster than the Porsche, surely. And he has the inside line. They both keep it very clean. That was very nice racing. But Barkhuizen is through. Thank you, Weza. Your timing is impeccable. You didn't miss anything. I was right on time. It was my plan the entire time. Don't know what you're talking about. Hey, we should see Barkhuizen checking out now. So I'm going to go back to the... Oh, well... Nkube is still more than a second ahead of my hair, so I don't think we need to go back there right now. Hannes van Wyk on Mac van der Merwe. The turn-in from the Aston looked a lot better than the turn-in from Mr. van Merwe. I think that BMW is struggling quite a bit. Oh, they're going to be side to side, side by side, going into the braking zone. Hannes thinks better of it, thinks, no, I'm going to stay behind you, see if I can get your draft out of the last corner and take you into turn 1. So let's see if that happens. They both go a little bit wide, but it shouldn't have costed them anything. Let's go on board. Oh! Panamera goes very defensive. What happened there in front? I think it was a lapped car. I don't know. These timings are so bad. Okay. Hopefully someone can enlighten me in the comments. I completely missed that. Hannes is going to have an amazing drive out. Yep. They just need to keep it clean. Panamera made a little mistake going into turn 12, but he got away with it. Surely this is it. Surely it's done now. Yep. Well done, Hannes. Kept it clean for a good couple of laps behind Mr. Van der Merwe, and you made it stick. Good racing. Miller and King going on there. King's finally in the top 10. Don't know if that's by pace or someone in front dropped out. There hasn't been a lot going up on in the top 10. All the battles have been in the midfield, so I apologize for not covering everything. Hopefully soon I can get a co-commentator that can keep track of all these things a little bit better than my tiny brain. The BMW definitely looks like it has more grip than the Aston, unfortunately for King. Miller. Darren Miller. I don't know if I said my here, I'm sorry. Little correction. I see False King's in the pits. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I completely missed. Oh! If I keep reading the chat, I'm gonna miss all the action. Yeah, Patterson looks like he's struggling. I think his setup is a bit too aggressive on the front tires. So, he had good pace early on, but I just think he has no more front left. And Kube is right on the back of Renner as well. Let's maybe check in there and see what's what. Oh, there's a whole gaggle of cars here. Renner and Kube, Mahir, and then Ronaldo, all fighting for P12. A BMW of Renner. Looks like he's been in a demolition derby or something. Shame. Mr. Chrobler, how's it, man? What are you looking at there, huh? I think I'm gonna go to the helicam. I can appreciate the battle a bit better. Oh, the closing speed of Nkube was insane there. Rena's struggling to keep the rear of his car in check. He does have the inside line though. I don't know if he's going to be brave enough on the brakes. No, Nkube goes a bit wide. Oh, it was a bit of contact, but they both keep it on the road. And Nkube stays ahead. That wasn't too bad. Cars go zoom, yes, cargo zoom. Renault deciding his car is an off-road bucky there. The way he clipped the curb, but kept it on track, and that's the only thing that matters. Mahir is insanely close behind Renault as well. Go to his onboard. Like they all get close, but they can't get close enough. Oh, Strauss. No, Strauss, where are you, man? Oh, he's just lost the position there to the Aston. Let's quickly check what happened. Oh, Strauss let him by. His indicator's clearly on there. And Van Wyk said, "Thank you for the position. I will go ahead." I don't know if I missed something prior to that, but that's all I could see. Mahir is very close behind Renault again. He's basically pushing him along, and if he doesn't make a move soon, Ronaldo is going to overtake him. To be careful not to miss our standout race leader. 14.5 seconds ahead of Ottens. He's just been class of the field. Simply untouchable. We'll jump back to him now. These three all holding position so far. Oh, Mahir thought about it a little bit there. You could see his car dart in a little bit, but he decided better of it. Let's stay on board Mr. Deploy for the final sector. Car does not look like it's struggling with traction at all. Very smooth turn in. And there he goes, Mr. Deploy. Easy win. Could have had his monitor off. That's how easy it was, I am sure. Okay, anyway, let's jump back to the action. Where's Mahir? Oh, something happened to Ronaldo in the back end there. He stays ahead of Erasmus though. I think Mahir's lining up a move. It's literally the last lap. If he doesn't do it now, he will never do it. Oh, Ronaldo goes wide again. Erasmus might go through. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. Ah, Erasmus. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Let's go back to Renault. Mahir's close, but I don't know if he's close enough. Not unless Renault makes a catastrophic mistake through turns 15. Oh, look how close that is. Insane racing. And a friendly tap. That's all friendly work there. Where's he's been putting in a lot of work, GT Christian. Yes. Yes. I'm obviously quicker than him. I am the quickest Christian. He's second quickest. But well done to Christian. He has been simply untouchable. Where is he? Is he doing donuts? No, he's back in the pits. Who else is yet to finish? That's everyone. Cool. Then I am going to say thank you all for tuning in. It has been an insane race. Deploy obviously your leader from lap 1, followed by Ottens, Kriya, McGregor in P4, Marquez in P5, Van Wyk P6, Strauss P7, Mac van der Merwe P8, Miller P9. Everyone's leaving, so it doesn't even help I continue. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Love you, bye!